Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Rune News. I'm your host, Ryan, and as always, it's bloody good to have you guys here in the audience today. And with me today, we have Mr. Highs and Bones. He'll be a feature throughout the month of October because this marks the start of the great annual 2025 Spooktoberfest here at King Condor, which is completely free for you all to enjoy. It means every single live stream through the entire month of October, we will be doing Halloween-themed events, Halloween-themed games, and Halloween-themed memes alongside playing a shit ton of old school RuneScape in classic King Condor fashion. I won't litter you with too much more of the Halloween stuff. It is going to be free to watch on YouTube anytime, any place right here. You can watch on Twitch at King Condor 6969 if you want 22 minutes of adverts an hour and you're a dickhead using that platform, but YouTube, advert free, anytime. Let's dive into this week's Old School RuneScape update. My name is Ryan, and I have one question for you all to answer in the comment section down below today. It's a very simple question, but not RuneScape related. Every Friday, we are doing a horror game that we're going to try to do on stream alongside some RuneScape. So my question is, which horror game would you like to see Mrs. Robinson and I try out this Friday coming up? My name is Ryan. You're watching Rune News. Hit the like and subscribe button down below. I'd greatly appreciate the support. This is Rune News, and you're watching Rune News. This week's update is titled Interface Uplift Round 2. I'm going to do my absolute best to give you guys this news while holding a 40 kilogram skeleton under my left arm, which is not my dominant arm, and scrolling at the same time. That's like 90 pounds for the Americans out there who won't use the metric system. I got you covered. Starting off, we've got the known issues already. Now, this is because I was late bringing you Rune News today. I do apologize. I was doing victory laps around the house, on the leg over the mist, so you know how it is, because we've just been dominating in the creator space for the past 48 hours now, and I greatly appreciate the support from each and every one of you guys. It's just too easy when idiots try to fucking stand up against the king and get folded immediately. So you guys are the best. Starting off, we have the desktop minimap toggle right here. Which is a feature that's come to the desktop. It's been on RuneLite for the past 3, 4, 5, 10 fucking years. So good job, Jagex, for catching up. Congratulations. Quick starting Verzik. You can right-click Quick Start Verzik now in TOB. Only in normal and hard mode, and only if you have at least 1 KC. This is huge for speedrunners who are not doing combat tasks or setting world records. You can save about 2 game ticks of time. Excellent way to just kind of start the raid accidentally because you accidentally left-click Quick Started like a dickhead and throwing your team off balance. Beautiful update. I'm a fan. Now we've got the Rune Pouch loadout expansion, which is at a surface level really cool because you got the Rune Pouch and then you can name your Rune Pouch setups. The problem is Jagex doesn't let you type there. Why the fuck is it a selection of boss names? That's what I can see here at least anyway. You should be able to type. I don't know why you wouldn't type there because, I mean, this is just me personally, but I have 4 Rune Pouch layouts for 4 different spellbooks. I don't do it for different mobs that I'm fighting because, well, everything has thralls or everything uses Venge, right? You don't really change that up. So to me personally, this seems a little bit shit. Unless you can type or customize or just have the spellbook names. But it's a step in the right direction. A little bit more, thought behind it. Just let us type there instead. Otherwise, it's a good concept. Just a bit, yeah, maybe not. Now, Fairy Ring search functionality is now available on the, what's the standard client, the C++ client, the official client. What this means is you can now do what you've been able to do for RuneLite for the past 10 years and type your Fairy Ring code in. So, awesome. Thank you. This is big. Stashing. This is massive. Okay, this is one of the biggest clue scroll changes we've had since, well, stackable clue scrolls, and one that we've been needing for way longer than we needed stackable clues. What you can do here now is you can automatically stash the shit you're wearing instead of having it in your inventory. So you know how you'll do an emote clue and then you'll teleport away accidentally sometimes. People make mistakes. Now, if you're wearing the gear, you'll stash it from your equipped slots. But if you pull it out, it still goes to your inventory, so you will need the space still. You still have to equip it. So big update for stash and clue hunters. Just make sure you turn it on in the settings. Combat achievements remembered. Now, if you open the combat achievements tab, which will be shown behind me, and then you close it or you get attacked in combat and it's closed and you reopen it, it'll remember where you were, which is really nice because it is really annoying to filter through that shit and then you get attacked or you close it or whatever and then it reopens to the fucking home page. So that's big. I think there's also a setting to turn it off. in the settings, you can disable it. This is huge. All Jagex needs to do now is have this interface work like the collection log interface and not close mid-combat. That'd be great. Just have them all work the fucking same. Otherwise, big for searching through your combat tasks. Now we have the Port Fatima streamlined barrier. It's just left click, walk through the barrier. You don't have to do the old woo shit now, which is cool. Chompy hat menu, way easy to grab your chompy hats down below here, and they can now be stored in your player in-house, which is huge for collection loggers and house storers alike. Ultimate Ironman should be very happy with this update. Now we've got the Chambers of Zarek reward chest. Big, bank everything, huge. Get straight out of the raid, straight to the next fucking raid. Now you can throw your salt straight in the bank and be salty there without having to fucking look at it. I personally will be dropping that shit still inside the raid, but having an automatic bank button, it's just a nice quality of life update. Beautiful. That's exactly what we needed. Thank you. Now, Jagex has nerfed Doom, the Doom of Makaido, the Delve boss. Basically, what's written behind here is a bunch of horse shit, but it's valid horse shit. The Sunfire Splinters, which I don't even think were on the Doom very much, but I guess Jagex has the numbers. I can't tell you how much, in like over 2,000 delves, I haven't really received that many Sunfire Splinters, but apparently people are, and the price dropped from 500 GP to 140 GP per splinter, so they've removed them from the Doom drop table, which means it's about 400 splinters now. The price should rise a little bit now, especially after this news. It'll probably balance out closer to 500 again, which is big. And now you're back to the Coliseum, and they've promised some sort of activity in the future that is highly engaging for Sunfire Splinters to be farmed outside of just doing the Coliseum. So bad luck to Splinter farmers at the Doom, and there goes your gold per hour, I guess. It was in the bin anyway by the looks of it, but fair enough. Now we've got some Halloween-related challenges from Jagex, but it's all community-driven horse shit, which is parasocial, and I'm not going to plug their merch either because, well, that's not my merch. I don't profit, so why the fuck would I do that? I don't know what this shit is behind me, but it's not in my interest. JMods, draw your Halloween suggestions. No, absolutely not. Makeshift is doing some shit, or Makeshift, sorry, so that'd be good for them to do, I'd imagine. And now for other changes, we've got a trading restriction in PvP, so you can no longer trade or pick up food or potions within the last 15 game ticks of being in combat in the wilderness, because people were cheating, which kind of sucks for singles plus bosses. Like if people doing Calvera and they get too many potions, they might leave them on the floor. You might not actually be able to pick that up now, which does kind of suck. It might actually nerf Wildy bosses a little bit for players, but it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. You can't help it. People cheat. It's what it is. Multi-combat zones are unaffected, so this doesn't count at Vetion and Callisto and so on, because multi-teams will use that to be able to keep their team fights going and be able to bring in the mules and shit. So that's handy there. Pretty good. The Guardians of the Rift Enjoyers should now be able to find the entrance barrier. I'm not going to read this shit. It's all fucking horse crap. There's nothing really useful here in this other changes. LMS has been deactivated on Osworlds, which is unfortunate, which means we've got to wait another week before we can get racist once again. But that is it this week for Rune news on the Old School Runescape update. My mouse is fucked off. There we go. My name is Ryan, ladies and gentlemen, and you're watching Rune News. Now we're going to dive into the Grand Exchange update to make some fat cash with Way Green in just a moment. Stay tuned. RuneScape 3 is still doing their leagues, and it seems to be getting more and more shit for a lot of people playing, and boring, and pretty much as we expected, and well, we're not really surprised. So here we are once again, bringing you the news that everyone knows already about RuneScape 3, and that is that RuneScape 3 is fucking Elliot. Dog shit. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Grand Exchange segment for Rune News. My name is Way Green, and joining me today, fucking highs and bones. Now, we got the biggest rise of the week being the fucking Dragon Hunter wand, and I tell you what, you're fucking welcome. Still on the rise from this Dragonfall helmet challenge we're doing, but here's my advice. If you get the Dragonfall helmet, DM it to me on Discord, come to the live stream and let me know so I can give it to you live on stream, so there's not only proof that you get paid, but also that way I don't have to get out of fucking bed to do it in your time. And also, stop farming the Dragonfall helmet because it's costing me a lot of fucking money. Now, the Guardian boots are taking a fat hit here at the moment, hitting a massive drop because, well, they're just irrelevant since the Avernic Treads came out, the Areola boots came out, Mole Slippers remain best in slot of all time. What can you do? Guardian boots are dropping hard, and also I guess the Gargoyle boss is being farmed extra hard now with that new Granite Hammer, so that's also, there is that, I guess, at the end of the day, but still, Guardian boots, they're falling off slowly. It's not a good look, but they're really just not super relevant at the moment. Now, the most expensive mega rare of the week is the Twisted Billington. Bing bong, billium, chillium, julium, bing bong, tully, ding dong, dolly, chully, ching chong, willy, bing bang bong, billy, billy, bing bong, dong dong, dilly, tilly, chilly, willy, billy, hong ding, tulong, ting chong, billy, beanie, winnie, peeny, ping pong, chinny, winnie, ching chong, billy, bang, bullion, chin bong, bullion. If you have some bing bong chillium, then you will be bing bong William. Get yourself a twisted bow because they're going pretty cheap and likely to shoot up during Raids 4 announcement, I'd say early next year after sailing. 1.5 bil's not a bad price to start. Honestly, Chambers of Xeric is worth learning if you haven't learned it already, because these are expensive bows and super easy to get. Trust me, I've had a total of 0 in 3,000 KC. Now, the mole sippers are bouncing around in price at the moment. A little bit emotional here on the scale, as you can see, but there is word of an influx of mole sippers coming in soon with heavy buys. There's a bingo underway looking for a shoulder parrot, which has brought a lot of mole sippers into the game, and that's bringing the price down. But then mole sippers also provide a lot of big dick energy, and that brings the price up. It has helped putting on such a dominant performance in the past 48 hours in the content creator space, putting another deadbeat body in the fucking bag. That's like 4 or 5 creators we've bodied now. It's easy game. It's easy to stand on business when the business is run by fucking retards. So mole sippers are just maintaining their high value. Buy your mole sippers today and then tell your friends about it. That way you become a fucking rich cunt tomorrow. My name is Wade Green. This is Highs and Bones. Have a good night. Our first Ironman moment for the week goes to Mr. Ironman Clay on a 1kc Magic Fang at Zora. As you can see down below, which you can't, Zora scales are a first collection slot along with the teleports and a Magic Fang. Big fucking upgrade for the Ironman immediately. I respect the shit out of it. Congratulations, Clay. Next up, we also have a 1kc Onyx from Volcano for Spectrums, which is awesome, except for the fact that this was before the fucking bingo started, and I don't think it's in the bingo anyway, you dog. But a 1kc Onyx, which is like a 1 in 8,000 drop rate. Insane luck, but bad luck. It's because, you know, that RNG could have been used elsewhere, but huge. Big for the Ironman, big for the account. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, one of the OGs, Mr. Forehead himself, has returned from the grave, come back to Old School RuneScape. It's taken him about 6 years now to finally get the Jad Pet in Old School RuneScape. He got the Jad Pet at 105 KC. Yeah, 6 years, 105 KC. Do the fucking math on that. That's almost as bad as Oomph dying in the Inferno to single Jad. 2 bingos in a row. My name is Ryan, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys in the live stream for Spooktoberfest tomorrow. Have a good fucking night. This is the easiest room in the raid. It's quite simple. You got a big boy. Look at him, goddamn. Fuck me, look at that boy. It's huge. You got a big boy.